I'm going to attempt to do extreme.
Still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old stripped with pride and glory. It feels as yesterday, returning the wheels of progress.
What the hell is it doing?
Until the frost stopped at dawn. Suddenly, without warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. It lost our will to smile, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained, came the time to
What is wrong with this?
We decided to leave our home.
Hold on, I'm going to relaunch the game. I don't know what it's doing. Let's try this again. Okay, hopefully it's not so laggy in whatever it was doing. Alright, going back with the main story. And we were going to try extreme. Hopefully it's not so laggy this time. Ah, there's my chat. Okay.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight.
That's better.
The rulers of old, stripped with pride and glory. It feels as yesterday, returning the wheels of progress.
And now it's doing it again.
Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Oh. Okay. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard. Hi! Crisis to you too. Our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. Alright, we have to survive. Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to the other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay, first I'm going to pass a book of laws, and we're going to go with an emergency shift. That will not make people very happy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some wooden crates. Wooden crates. Wooden crates. We're going to do emergency shift. Emergency shift. And emergency shift. We're going to go for coal. Let's go with this coal. We're going to do 10. We'll do our steel wreckage over here. And we'll do 10. Oh, hold on. Gotta relocate my leg a bit. I find it interesting how, like, they kind of do, like, a direct line to stuff. But then over here, they made a direct line to this one and then went to that one instead of just making a whole new line straight out. Pretty cool. Working day and night. I will not address this right now. Okay. We got a bunch of stuff that gives us the ability to start building things. So, first thing I'm going to build is our workshops. Need 2 of these suckers. I'm gonna get 2 of those. Also add in, the cookhouse. There we go. Add that in. Gonna add in these. My freaking mouse keeps moving. Alright, no roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We'd better do something about it. I'm going to say we'll not address this right now. The heating's off, generator's off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn it on for the night. Listen to the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree on everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Okay, we've got our first one built. We're going to take our engineers, we're going to stick them in there. I'm going to research the beacon. And research the beacon. Okay. We're gonna need food. New law. Gonna go ahead and do food additives. Excuse me, soup.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Alright. 24. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, okay. I may need to restart. Okay, so the generator definitely does need to be on at night. 24 people died! Holy fuck! Okay. Generator on at night. Generator on at night. Got it. Okay, emergency shift.
Hear me, hear me.
Let's try this again.
New law in the city.
We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one. We'll do... that. We'll do coal. And then we'll do this one. Yeah, see, they go to this one, and then they break off and go to that one. Interesting. Come on. There we go. Workshop. Got our other workshop. Not gonna address this right now. Food. Doing 2 hunters' huts. And then the cookhouse.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Captain, people are saying this random lack of shelter. We better do something about it. I'm not going to address this right now. Listen to the crowd. Yep, I already read that one. Alright, we're going to make our first medical post. It is off, generator is off. People will freeze to death in their sleep if you don't turn it on for the night. I'm just gonna do so. I'll go ahead and turn it on now. Steam level 1. Okay, can introduce a new law. We're gonna go ahead and do soup. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed people with the same amount of raw food.
New law. A new law has passed.
Okay, we can also start research. Alright, we're gonna take our engineers from here, take our engineers from here. Max these suckers out. We're gonna go ahead, open up our beacon. Alright, people are extremely discontent with your rule. A revolt could break out against you at any minute. What should we do? We must hold on for a couple more days. First death. One of our people died suddenly during the emergency shift. We don't know what happened. It's likely it was a heart attack. An emergency shifts for today, or we must make sacrifices to survive. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. People can take care of it themselves, or consider signing the cemetery or corpse disposal law, which I cannot do for another 14 hours. Working day and night. Certain people are questioning the need for so many emergency shifts. They understand our situation requires hard work from everyone, but do we really have to rely on heroic efforts so often? A break would be nice. Good idea, or I won't address this right now. Family torn apart. Sorry, woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure that they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team that we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. That's literally what I'm working on.
Move. Time to get to work.
Okay, we got some wood piles depleted. Gonna go ahead and set that up real quick. What do we got? Another wood crate. We're gonna need coal. We're gonna need steel. Beacon researched. Let's go ahead and get our beacon up. Oh, can't. Need more steel.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
can introduce a new law. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna lower down the, or at least try to lower down discontent. No, discontent will rise with that. We're gonna do child shelters.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Okay. Let me go ahead and put that bad boy right there. Children cared for. People are gonna die if that shuts down. Where's the coal pile I had them working on? There it is. Drawing boards research. Okay. We're gonna need a wall drill. Refusal to work. A man signing emergency shift has been refused to work. Said if he's already worn out and doesn't want to end up dead like one of his friends, let him rest or get back to work.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay. Another person died. Where are they dying? Thinking back in London, it was only the wealthy who didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world we are creating, we can see things a bit different. It was the right thing to do. Hope is rising, but discontent is not dropping down. I forgot the beacon was researched. Don't have enough metal for it. Only one that I can really sign is this one.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Do I not have anybody gathering metal? Why are people dying?
End of shift.
Why are people dying?
Arrest all who can.
What do we got? Resources. We're gonna need a steelworks. Is it because of the overworking, maybe? Lack of homes. One day to provide shelter for 73 people. You have 2 days to provide housing better than a tent for 73 people. There. Food for overtime work. Our people are becoming less and less committed to their work. Perhaps we should at least give them extra rations while they're sweating blood on the emergency shifts. Yes, they deserve it. I think I'm gonna lose this one already. Discontent's not gonna drop down far enough. Yep, I lost. Well... Screw that! Let's just try hard. How about that? Can I do hard?
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our room to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Okay, let's try this again. Alright, we fled from London to cross the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst. Now that the world that we know it has crumbled, we have to survive. Okay, fight the cold. We need to get the generator working, provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay. Pass the law. Again, we're doing emergency shift. Okay, we need wood crates. Wood is a big one. Steel is another big one. Let's do coal. This time I'm only gonna do 2. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, do our workshops. We're gonna do our hunter's huts. I want 2 of those. Then our cookhouse. Need more wood. Okay, we're gonna need our medical post. It's gonna be 25 wood. Okay, the roof of our heads. I think I'll work on providing some shelter that will keep discontent down. Generators off. Nope, wisdom of the crowd. Got it. There we go. Now it says the heating is off. Okay. So I will go ahead and turn that on. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is our beacon. Introduce a new law. We are going to need soup.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Okay, people are awake and moving. I'm going to wait till it's work time, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch that over. I'm going to start that bad boy up too. And shelter promise fulfilled. So it's work time. We're going to shut this bad boy down. Alright, family torn apart. We already know about that. Okay, beacon researched. That is done. Let's go ahead and do drawing boards. We're going to go ahead and set up our beacon. Okay, I get to open a medical post. not realize that they had stopped. Beacon built. We are no longer lost and blind. Okay. I need more wood in order to make a group, which is why I am having them gather more wood. Working day and night. I won't do anything with that just yet. Okay. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work that they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We need a win. Okay, it is nighttime, so we're going to go ahead and turn this bad boy back on. Resource shortage. We're short on resources. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow us to extend working hours. Say not now. Oh shit, I completely forgot about this. We are going to do extended shift though.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
There we go. Steel's not quite as important, but it is still important. Come on. Need 40. And 40. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take 5 of these guys. I'm going to create one of these bad boys. We're going to set them out. Okay, steel wreckage depleted. We're still going to need steel, so there we go. Daytime is starting. We're going to shut this thing down.
Work shift starts.
It is going to get colder soon. Scouts have reached the lost expedition. The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. Explore. Happy reunion. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We've been wandering for days until we couldn't go any longer. Soon we began to starve. Children and adults surrounded us, packed and ready to go. Going to send the survivors to the city. Okay, we're going to go over to Sturdy Shelter. Bulky, cylindrical construction stands out on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. Working day and night, people are questioning the need for so many emergency shifts. They understand that our situation requires hard work from everyone, but do we really have to rely on heroic effort so often? A break would be nice. This time I am going to do good idea. Okay, I can open a new law. We're going to go ahead and do We'll do corpse disposal. It's gonna make some people very unhappy. I do need a medical post, so I'm gonna place 2 of those. We're gonna do our snow pit. Right there. Okay, drawing boards are researched. We're gonna need a steel works. Snow pit established. Okay, housing protest. Sleeping outside. Captain, some of our people are protesting against the lack of housing. Last night was not the first. They had us been outside. They want you to see their needs immediately. I'll provide them a shelter right away. You'll have to 1 day to provide shelter for 17 people. I'll provide them with proper housing. You'll have 1 day to provide housing better than a tent for 17 people. I will provide them with shelter right away, because I do have the means to do that. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna need an engineer. Just 1. It will be fine. Open that bad boy up. They're almost there. Shelter promise fulfilled. Everyone feels relieved of the roof, even a flapping one over their heads. Scouts have reached it. Alright. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Explore. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There is a notice posted by the heavy round door to all scientists. If you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in 2 directions, London and home. Okay, we're going to go over here to the steel bridge. That's going to go ahead and give us the automaton. Why did 5 of our people just die? People... God damn it, I forgot to turn it back on. Oh, people just arrived, thank fuck. Need more people working. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We will look for the others. We're not doing so well with food. Definitely need to get that going. One of our people have died. Sir, a group of survivors reached our city. They're tired. They'll need a place to rest, a bite to eat, perhaps some medical attention, but they are ready to lend a hand however they can. One of our people have died.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Need another book of law. Organ transplant. The sick recover faster.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Open up some more workshops. I want 2 of them. I want some more hunters' huts. Steelworks researched. I need more wood. Okay. Coal mining. I need 20 wood. Whenever people begin getting a little bit of frostbite, this will keep from happening if people get such cold. I need to be able to do radical treatment. I can't do that just yet. I need 20 wood. Scouts have reached this. Brass plaque on the bridge. Tower raids built by the people in Winter Home in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Alright. Send it to the city. I'm gonna go over here to the large convoy. There we go. Alright. Finding the bridge somewhere provides that we are on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winter Home. I get to do the research. We're going to research coal mining. We now have a steelworks, but I do not have the ability to build said steelworks because I need 25 wood. Okay. Let's get that 25 wood. Come on. Two, 23, 24. They got depleted. Okay, come on. Wait, is there no more wood? Shit. Okay, that'll give me 8 wood. I need to build a wall drill. Okay, resources. I can't do a wall drill yet. Oh no! Oh shit. I can do a steelworks though. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna lose this one. Must continue. Okay, coal mining researched. Okay. I need the wall drill. There we go. Scouts should reach it, explore, send survivors to the city. This is not going well. Are they dying because of lack of food? Inoperative because of the temperature. Wall drill researched. I need 20 wood for it. Come on. Take apart the houses. I need 20 wood. There we go. There. I did what I had to do.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
People are hungry. Explore, take resources. Now I can see winter home. I can see the coal mine. Let's go to the coal mine. Oh my god. This is going so horribly.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Sweet. Finally. People are still dying. Because of the food situation. Because this can't turn on because there's not enough heat. Which means I know what I want to research next. The heaters. I'm really bad at this. Okay. There we go. Actually gonna send these guys back home. And we need a steelworks. I'm not gonna make it in time on this one either. There's no fucking way. Okay. Medical apprentices.
A new law has passed.
Charcoal kiln. Child shelter. supposed to be able to rotate, and it does not want to rotate. I don't know why. It was rotating the last game I did, and I was able to put it, like, right there. It's just not rotating. This is so bad. Provide shelter for everyone. Still not going to be enough, though. Yep, that's it. Oh my god! Why am I so bad at this? Okay. Just gonna try it with the medium. Hi, peanut butter.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our room to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step, we knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Okay. Gonna do this for real. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. Okay, fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we will freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. So, we're going to start this again with adaptation, emergency shift. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand, the cost of everything else, or die.
Listen, everyone. New law
Once
is
again,
signed.
I need a crap ton of wood crates. Already going to sign into effect an emergency shift. We're going to need steel. More wood crates. We're going to need coal. I'm going to put these guys on wood crates. Okay. Once again, let's... There we go. We're gonna do our food. 2 hunting posts. We're gonna need our tech. We need our workshops. We're gonna need our food. We're gonna need our cookhouse. We're gonna need wood for the streets. Okay, no roof over our heads. I'll provide some shelter. I'll provide shelter for everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and provide shelter for everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and add our tents. Okay, wisdom of the crown. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree with everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. At 20... There we go. Okay, heating is off, generator's off. People are afraid that they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn it on for the night. We're gonna go ahead and turn that bad boy on. And in our roads. Okay. Gonna go ahead and research for the beacon. Introduce a new law. I'm gonna go ahead and do extended shift. We're gonna go ahead and extend the shift of this bad boy here. Where's the other ones? We're gonna extend the shift of this here, here. That should be good for now, at least. Wood crates have been depleted. Gonna add some more hunters. Gonna do some more wood crates. Only need 3 more tents.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure that they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team that we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. Food. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now, food. There will no city if we starved to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. People from our convoy with basic resources secured for now. We can try to rescue the group that we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. There we go. Going to need the sawmill.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Go ahead and build the beacon. Shelter promise fulfilled. Introduce a new law. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, people will survey the icy barrens that surrounds us, Frostland. I'm still going to need steel. We are going to need food. Unfortunately, guys, we're going to need soup. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food.
New law. A new law has passed.
Okay, ready to search. People cheer for the giant observation balloon sourced by the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work that they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We need a win. Okay. Gonna go ahead and create our group. Let's go ahead and go to the Lost Expedition. Lost Expedition, numerous tents. We can see people moving about. They must be the lost members of our expedition. Okay. Sawmill research. Resources, sawmill. Where? Wait. Sawmill. I researched the wrong thing. I was supposed to do wall drill. Well, shit. Sawmill's gonna have to do for now. Scouts have reached the expedition. The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. Explore. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we began to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. I'm going to send their survivors to the city. I'm going to continue on. We're going to go to Gloomy Cave. There's a dark cave entrance visible on the hillside. We think we saw a faint wisp of smoke coming from it, but it's gone now. Send scouts here to learn more about this place. Coal pile depleted. We're gonna need a new coal pile. Steelworks research. We got Book of Laws. Gonna go ahead and do child shelters. Sign that into effect.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Move 50 would be able to do that. We're gonna go ahead and do heaters. Child shelter. Yeah, see, it's not letting me rotate it. Is there a way for me to change that? Controls. Hold on. What? Seriously? It will not let me rotate it. And it should fucking let me rotate it. And it's not letting me. There, I got it. I got it to rotate. Okay. More sick beds needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising numbers of untreated sick. They're asking that you address the problem. I will open a new medical post. I need more wood to be able to do that. Scouts have reached the Gloomy Cave. This cave is or was inhabited. There's a number of footprints leading to its entrance. We could check if there's still someone alive up there. Explore. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from the cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. Leave the bears alone, or risk attacking the bears. I'm going to risk attacking the bears. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the caves joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. The people they saved set out towards the city, guided by a map made by the scouts. So my group has passed. So I need to make a new group. I need more wood for that. Children care for. The child shelter is now ready and children are safe inside. People can work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. Survivors have reached the city. Okay, it's heartwarming to see the families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. Will surely help us find our footing. We will look for the others. Search for others. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Okay, now with the new people, I should be able to fix a lot more of this. Got wood crates. I've already got coal. Need more steel. I need more food. I need more housing.
Brace yourselves.
Peter's research, just in time. There we go. Turn that sucker on. Okay. Gonna need a new group. Gonna have to send these guys out to the sturdy shelter. Gonna need to do some new research. Let's get some more wood first. There we go. Book of Laws. We're gonna go ahead and do medical apprentices.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Need 50 to be able to do that. Resources. We'll do hunter's gear. Oops. Mild frostbite, become gravely ill. Okay, we must do something. Whenever people have become gravely ill due to frostbite, this will keep happening. They have to work in such cold conditions. I'm going to do the radical treatment law as soon as I can. Note of thanks. We just wanted to say thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you are creating, we can see things will be different. It's the right thing to do. Hunter's gear researched. Now with the new research, I should be able to do drawing boards. Should also now be able to do 3 more tents, which should almost cover everybody. need another tent. There we go. Oops.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Survivors reach the city. A group of survivors reach the city. They are tired. They'll need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention, but they're ready to lend a hand however they can. I see. Okay, which means we now have a new hunting crew. Ooh, got a crap ton of engineers, too. Speaking of, I have not built our medical post yet. There we go. I got 22 new people that are homeless. Houseless. Whatever. Whenever people have died. First death. Whenever people just died, sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We needed a way to dispose of the body. Open the book of laws, or people can take care of it themselves. Fortunately, I can't do anything because I have to wait before I can sign a new law. Healthcare promise fulfilled. You help the sick. They and their families are grateful. Scouts have reached their destination. Okay. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Explore. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there is another city out there. A same post by the trail points in two directions, London and home of 27 miles. Take resources and move on to the steel bridge. The trail goes over an elegant steel bridge that crosses a huge ravine. The bridge is remarkably snow-free. I'm gonna take 2 of these guys and set them on the hunting thingamajigger. Drawing boards researched. Sweet. Because now I can do more scouts. Let's go ahead and add that in. Another person has died. Okay, steel wreckage has been depleted. That one's already maxed out. Max that one out. Max that one out. And I'll send these guys over there. More scouts researched. Let's go ahead and take our 5. Make a new scout team. We're going to go over here to the observatory. This peculiar building must be the Arctic Observatory the Royal Society built to investigate the eternal winter. There is smoke over it. 15 hours until arrival. I need to do a wall drill. One of our people has died. Scouts have reached the bridge to Winterhome. Brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Explore! We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. We're going to send it to the city. Automaton sent to the city. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared into the distance, walking steadily towards the city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. We are going to go to the large convoy. Several vehicles and tents. We could see people moving between them and smoke rising from a campfire. 13 hours until arrival. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge in Winterhome provides that we're on the right track. We raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome. Hope falls slightly. Urgent need for treatment. Captain, our people have gathered to protest. The number of untreated sick keeps rising, but you seem to ignore the problem. They demand that you take action. I'll open a medical post right away. Another medical post just to make them happy. Wall drill research. Alright. I'm also gonna need coal mill. We are going to need the wall drill put in place. Let's put this one here. We are going to do steel works. Put in place there. Steam cores. We have just used our first steam cores. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city. Let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. I see. Book of Laws. I can now sign into a new Book of Law. We are going to go ahead and do corpse disposal. We'll keep the dead bodies out of the heat zone and cover them with snow. The cold will halt their delay.
A new law has passed.
We'll go ahead and we'll just put it right there. Okay, healthcare promise fulfilled. Two of our people have died. I'm assuming it's going to be because of food. Need more wood before I can do that. Scouts have reached the observatory. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precarious instruments and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone is inside. Explore. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explained that they came here for help but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Send the survivors to the city. And we will continue on our way. We'll go over to the crash site. Coal pile depleted. Okay. We are going to need
Get to work. Move, people.
some more people are dying. Okay, there is food, so they should not be dying from lack of food. Coal mining research. I need 20 wood. There we go. Let's get ahead and do a medical post upgrade. Snow pit established. Snow pit is now ready. We can now dispose of corpses, but that doesn't mean that people are more content or hopeful. Dumping our dead bodies in the snow is nothing to be proud of. Book of Laws. We can now open a new Book of Law. We're going to go ahead and do radical treatment. We'll try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgery to amputation.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed. Finish your labors, people. The workday.
Okay, cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold, and ask that you address the problem. There's nothing I can do about it right now. Okay, we're gonna do some new research. We're gonna do a range upgrade. Okay, this is the Steelworks. There we go. Let's get them working. Oh crap, they're waiting. This is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in the blizzard. They're weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and then escort them to our city. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterholm. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they say. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. I'm going to send the survivors to the city. And we're going to continue on to the weather station. We're going to go over to this one. That's where our expedition was split up. When our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm, some of our precious supplies should be here. Explore. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Something among the crates scattered in the snow behind the racks. Oh, sorry, searching. We found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass. If these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died, we can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Take the resources. I'm gonna go ahead and head back with those resources. just gonna have to turn on these extended shifts. Survivors reach your city, sir. A group of survivors reach our city. They're tired. They'll need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention, but they are ready to lend a hand however they can. Which is great, because I need to put these guys to work. Here, we are going to need... I don't have enough wood. There we go. Okay, return to the city. You can disband scouts at the beacon or send them back out into Frostland.
Work time. Get moving.
Let's have them go back out over here, because then there should be more spots that pop up over here. Can sign a new law. Okay, we are going to go ahead and do a care home.
Hear me. New law in the
Then we're going to want some more hunters' huts. We're going to need, I want the care house right there. Got plenty of wood to go ahead and build our road. Okay, let's go ahead and research this. Ooh, the automaton has reached the city. Using automatons, our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel up the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capabilities. So, I'm going to go ahead and turn this bad boy on over here. Woman in despair. Woman is sitting in the snow pit holding her dead husband's hand, crying her heart out. Perhaps you should have agreed to give people proper burials after all. I did what I had to do. Scouts have reached the weather station. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome were working on. We found scientists' notes. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious that they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station, Winterhome and coal mine. So we're going to take the resources. Let's go ahead and go to the coal mine first. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. We'll have answers soon enough. I finally made it out here.
Gather your tools.
I'm gonna need some more resource depots. More sick beds needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising numbers of untreated sick. They're asking you to address the problem. I will open a new medical post. Generator power upgrade researched. I need 75 to be able to do that. I am going to need the charcoal kiln. We'll go ahead and upgrade to bunkhouses. Care house promise fulfilled. A care house has been established in accordance with the new law. Hope rises. Where are my... There they are, the engineers. Healthcare promise fulfilled. You help the sick. They and their families are grateful. I think I'm actually not going to make this a hunter set. I think I'm actually going to make that another cookhouse, and I think I'm going to put the other hunter set over here. Scouts reached the coal mine. Coal mine. The coal mine is automated. Its engine is pressurized, but the mining has stopped. The snow around it is untrodden, and an eerie silence hangs in the air. The coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running out, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. Dismantle the machines for resources, and let's head to Winterholm. 20 hours until arrival. Okay. So, we are going to do... We'll do coal. Okay.
Move! Time to get to work.
We need some more housing. Almost got it completely around. Bunkhouses researched. Should have enough to go ahead and open up the new draft. I do not? Seriously? We'll go ahead and do the charcoal kiln then. I did just also place a whole bunch of houses though. A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house that reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Please make this life a little easier. Places like this make life a little easier for all of us. I'm glad I could help. Coal pile depleted. Okay.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Sweet. Okay. Now I can open up drafting machines, for sure. And I can also finish the roads and the housing. Oops. Freezing homes. Captain, people have gathered to protest against the cold in their homes. They're angry that despite the health risks posed by the code, you seem to be neglecting the problem, and they want you to act. Let's heat some homes. So it wants me to heat 7 homes. It's probably going to rise once these get built. Okay, they've reached winter home. We climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed, and the generator has exploded. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle described the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources, and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead, there's no hope. We are on our own. Aha, see, now they can go over there to the American camp. And these guys can go over here to this one. We are alone. The news have shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by generators. But we are alone. Hope falls. Winter has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads throughout the city. Some of them want us to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. Faith and spiritual strength, or order and discipline. We're going to go ahead and start up the Neighborhood Watch. We need to mobilize and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. Frightened patient. One of our people's facing death, but he's refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg and he won't change his mind, even though the gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. This person will be left as an amputee. We're going to cut off his leg. Okay. So, we are going to go ahead and start setting up order after we get more wood. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense. What are we going to orderly decide who to eat what? Are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we have to start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not going to die. The Londoners. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Okay. Survivors reach the city. Survivors say they're tired, they'll need a place to rest, bite to eat, perhaps some medical attention. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get rid of this house here. Because that is going to be our first guard tower right there. People join London. Sir, people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. Here we go.
Work time. Get back to work.
Okay, so now we're starting to make some more wood. The coal pile has been depleted. Here we go. The hole in the snow cliff leads to a small chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figure we saw from afar has disappeared. It might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. Explore! The man we seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people disgruntled deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Alright, freshwater springs or shrouded cave. We can see a faint wisp of smoke coming from a patch deep in the snow at the base of a small hill. It must be the entrance to a cave, an inhabited cave. Let's go ahead and go to the shrouded cave. Okay, building up a lot of wood now. Drafting machines researched. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another one. Scouts have reached the American camp. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prosthesis. We're going to explore. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing the company symbol Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Sites discovered, temporary settlement. Let's go ahead and go over there. So I messed up. That was not going to be a house. Or that was not needed to be removed. Instead, let's see, charcoal kiln. Stick it there for now. So for order, we're gonna do a watchtower right there. It covers 1.5 houses. There.
Workday ends. It's off time.
Watchtower's built. People are dying in the streets. Captain, an angry crowd has gathered to protest against the deplorable state of our healthcare. They demand a new place of treatment. Many of them have been ill for a long time with no help in sight. I'll open an infirmary right away, or I won't address this right now. I'm going to try to open an infirmary. I'm going to try to make some new workshops as well, because I've got a lot of engineers that are unemployed. This cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from Winterhome. There are no adult survivors here. We should talk to the kids and take them to our city. Explore. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out of Winterhome in a secret adventure. Teachers told them that they were going to stay here for a while. When their food ran low, their guardians went back to get more and didn't return. It seems the kids were evacuated in time before things in their city got really ugly. I'm going to send the children to the city. As you we give the children some food and a map and pointed them to the right direction. They looked at us with disbelief, and the youngest started to cry. Left with no other choice, they set out towards the city in a long, ragged column. Okay. Freshwater spring. I've only got 7 hours left.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Okay, what do we got? Charcoal kiln, coal mine. We need more steam cores. Okay, the settlement seems to have been abandoned. It contains several tiny wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at the center. Explore. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On roughly pained face, someone chiseled the following. May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't, exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decided to dismantle the huts for wood. Take the resources. Walled colony. Sizable settlement surrounded by a low wall made of stone, ice, and snow. No movement, no smoke. Gonna go ahead and head to the ship. Okay, we need to do some more research. We're gonna go ahead and do the infirmary. That's right, because we had promised the infirmary. We are running out. Despite having this going, we are running out. Let's do organ transplants.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Timely intervention. Stray child climbed on the generator, slipped and fell. It was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchmen, a neighbor commented. We're lucky to have them. I'm glad that it ended well. Infirmary researched. Now I should be able to place the infirmary. Needs a steam core for an infirmary. Are you kidding me? Well, that's not going to go well, because I don't have one. Let's go ahead and do flying hunters. Note of thanks. I already had that one before.
Workday ends. It's time off.
Hey, flying hunters researched. Yeah, there was nothing I could do about that. I did not realize that it took a frickin' steam core. Can't do the hunters hangers because I don't have enough steel for it. People are furious. We must hold on for a couple of days. Scouts have reached the springs. Several pools are kept from freezing by hot spring underground. Patches of hardy lichens cling to the bare rock at their edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Near the freshwater springs of SM refugees from Winterhome. They are a sorry sight. They seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked what kept them from starving, they look away and then mumble something about eaten lichens. We're gonna escort the survivors to the city because we need those. No. We really do need those. Okay, what can we research now? We'll research the house. Generator shutting down. Well, crap. Automaton can't refuel. I already got it set up. Death over work. We must make sacrifices to survive. We need the coal, dude. Huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive kill plates remain of the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. We found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1886, the American expedition aboard the Hephaestus landed here in search of haven from the global glaciation. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship, Prometheus. Take resources. Okay, so I'm going to have them head back to the city as well. Houses researched. Resources. Steam Steelworks. Can I make another steelworks? I can. We are really in need of steel right now. Do less harm. Sarah, doctor wants to talk to you about improving radical treatment. I was a field surgeon in the Boer War and worked with the Royal Society to reduce the rate of limb loss in Army hospitals. I believe I can devise a method that will cut the number of amputations during radical treatment. Give him what he needs. Steam Steelworks. We'll do an efficiency upgrade. People are dying in the streets. 2 days to build it. That's better. Okay. Could pass a new law. We're gonna do purpose. We're gonna do guard stations. What? Okay, morning gatherings.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Okay, steel works. Let's go ahead and get some people working there. Writing on the wall. We're gonna send the watchman to remove it. I'm gonna have to shut this thing down. Save up some coal. Alright. Sweet. We got our first ones back. Let's go ahead and send these bad boys out. We're gonna go to Tesla City. With that being said, I should be able to now make some coal stuff, some coal mines. Scouts have returned safely to the city. Let's send them back out. I'm gonna send them out here to the walled colony because that's the Americans. Okay. Fewer amputations, sir. The doctor who was trying to improve radical treatment is here. He is reporting a breakthrough. Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and report and ban that account. It's certainly an unorthodox method, and my learned colleagues would be appalled by the experiments I had to perform, but it works. I expect the number of amputations during radical treatment to be halved. He seems eager to get back to his everyday work and try his new method. What are we doing? There we go, he's banned. Okay. Four hours? That's not gonna happen.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Agitated crowd. Nothing I can do about it. I'm about to be fucking kicked out. There's nothing I can do at this point. It's too far gone. Man. I thought I was doing kind of okay on this one, too. 1 hour. There's nothing I can do.
New law. A new law has passed.
People aren't even going to build that in time. And I'm kicked out. Alright, I give up. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the night. All right, you guys have a good one.